Cambers are one of the most challenging technical demands on any cyclocross course. The ability of a rider to ride across, up, or descend a slope, but not in a straight line. Cambers are crossing a slope using either pedaling, momentum, or a thing called tripoding. Off-camber corners are one of the trickiest features on a cyclocross course. Rather than thinking about where you want to come in, you need to think about where do you want to exit. If you want to exit and be fairly high, then you need to turn in, push your apex further out before the actual corner to allow you to turn through the corner, because you're always looking for this exit. If you wanted to go, say, attack someone who's slower, you're going to have to wait until they've started coming across so you know what line they're on. And that means that you could drop down, as we've seen a couple of times earlier, and then push up and try and beat them out up to here. Now that will burn an extra match, make you more tired. You need to decide, where is my apex, look where you want to be, and then that will influence your braking zone coming into that point, but also your line coming through the camber. It's become quite dusty here, so think about, can I use my body to help me ride across the slope? So if you can turn your shoulders into the slope, still looking where you want to be, that should give you a little bit extra grip. So outside foot pushes down, that pushes you up the slope. That's a really good tool to aid it. And try and be smooth. Any real drastic movement will always reduce your grip.
Well, this corner is definitely the essence of modern cyclocross. Sections like this are just what makes the sport so exciting and challenging. A real challenge, but a novice rider can still get off and run around it if they need to.
Yeah, but it makes you think, and it gives you the opportunity to change. We've seen 3 riders and they're just developing their lines as their confidence and practice grows. They're even starting to slide the back wheel round, though it's, again about risk management, but they're in control. And then we've got a beautiful, which is
that's really nicely
beautiful,
taken there,
smooth,
nice
arcing line, where you're reducing. So now, well, look,
low risk.
Rider's gone through the tape.
Right.
That's a reflective of the risk.
Yes, yeah.
It's having that core technique, but what it is also deciding what works for me. You can't endlessly strike matches because you'll fade as the race goes on. If you've got a line which is efficient, both in terms of technique but also in terms of energy, that's really good.
The beauty of a corner like that is, well, of all corners in cyclocross, is they're all different. We've all got to approach them differently, but it's having the ability to take all those different lines is what gives you an advantage over other riders. If you're a rider who can only take that in one way, then you can only be defensive in so many ways, but being able to attack in different ways or defend in different ways gives you so many more options.